Ladies and gentlemen, scholars, loser Texans fans, welcome to the Week 1 recap, Power Rankings unveiling. It was an exciting week here at the PEL headquarters. The launch of the new season 2019. Eagles got a big victory. Mike Scott tried to try the Eagles fans. He got slumped. That's what you get for wearing opponents' jerseys in the parking lot. Just litty titty all over the place. Got a couple things to go over this week. We're gonna do a quick recap of every game. I'll let you know who won, who lost, and we're gonna do a little power rankings. Power rankings were obviously based off the first week. Mostly went to most points and who won. Second week power rankings will obviously be a little more involved because we'll have some people 0-2, some people 1-1, some people myself 2-0. And just so you know, my bias is out the window. We're outside of week 1, so my team is fully entrenched in the power rankings. Spoiler alert, they are kind of high in the rankings. First, let's get the awkwardness, elephant in the room out of the way. Antonio Brown, getting a lot of tweets, DMs. El Prez shot me a text. Are you guys going to allow him to play this week? Great question, Prez. I have met with my investigative teams. We have reached out to the young lady that is giving the lawsuit to Antonio Brown. She has agreed to come in and sit down with our investigators. Depending on what we will see, and hello ladies, you should pay very, very tight attention to this. Depending on what our investigators find, even if the pussy NFL, aka Roger Goodell, does not do anything or take any action, the PEL will. If we do find that he did rape or assault this female, he will not be eligible to play in our league. He will be off hello ladies, and he will be off the waiver wire. He will not be able to get it. But that we will speak on later. No questions, as Bill Belichick said. We're on to Miami. We're on to the next week. All right, so let's get started here. Week 1, very exciting, a lot of high scores. There was a snooze fest that we will get to in a couple teams. 2 teams that I would like to address individually because that performance was super unacceptable. The first game we had was Kensington's Finest versus Tyreek's Tykes. Little background here, Kensington Finest owner, The Bega. He was one who dabbled in the PEL sportsbook. Don't want to give out people's financials. Let's just say he did not win. He bet on himself. That did not happen. He lost. Commissioner Louis took the funds, forwarded on to the winner of the week. We had 2 losers in the PEL sportsbook, 1 winner. So week 1, Kensington's Finest went in against Tyreek's Tykes. Kensington Finest was a 2-point favorite. Final score, Tyreek's Tykes, owner Morawski, 132.5 to 108.5. 14-point victory. 2 touchdown separation. Good for owner Morawski. Had a brutal Sunday night. Lost 3 times in one game to the Saints. Just devastating. So let's get a little review here. Tyreek's Tykes, booming performance out of the running backs. Dalvin Cook and the much maligned, mocked, laughed at, just made fun of Derrick Henry. The running backs combined for 54.5 points. Just stellar. That's all you can ask for. Then you go right to the wide receivers. Michael Thomas, T.Y. Hilton, 44 combined points. That's 100 points right there. That's big time. The only question mark, which we'll see if that comes up in the next couple weeks, Cam, quarterback, 5 points. Not a great performance. Looked a little shaky. It was against the Rams, though. But again, it was just week 1. Jets D, big 19 points. His biggest bench player was Sutton on the Broncos. He had 18 and a half. Strong. I don't think he'll break the starting lineup, but hey, he could be a replacement for T.Y. one game. Kensington's finest. Tough outing. Russ Wilson, 15 points. So-so. Keenan Allen was his high scorer with 25. Allen Robinson, a strong 16 and a half. Hollywood Brown, tough coaching decision. I get why you don't start him, but he was on the bench with 31 points. And kicker, strong performance. Lutz, 14 points. Big game-winning field goal against the Texans. The disappointment, one of the disappointments of Week 1, Zeke. Coming off the jet to Cabo, 12.5 points. Not going to get it done. That's not going to win you a championship with your number 1 pick giving you 12 points. So just to round it up again, strong performance out of Tyreek's Tights, 14-point victory. He goes into a strong Week 2. Kensington's finest, licking his wounds, literally and figuratively going into Week 2. The next game, shaking Goff, that Juju versus Show Me Your TDs. Show Me Your TDs, a big 6-point favorite. They got crushed, 129 to 109. Owner Mitchell, a 20-point victory. Dak Prescott, huge performance, breakout, looking for the contract, 38 points. Mark Ingram, 25 points. The other Ingram on his team, tight end, 26 and a half points. Big time production. You're going to win a lot of games with those three producing like that. Something to be a little skeptical of. James Conner only had 8 points. Not a great performance. The Steelers look like trash. I'm not sure they were told that the season began yet. They thought they had an extra preseason game. I don't know what happened. He also had Bill's wide receiver John Brown on the bench with 24 and a half points. That's a strong bench total. He may look to get him into the wide receivers. His wide receivers only had 14 points. You're going to have to improve on that a little bit. Show Me Your TD. A-Rod, 12 points. That's not going to get it done. He had a tough game Thursday night. We'll give him a little pass. First game of the year. Thursday night start, new coach. Saquon, 18 points. Pretty good. But for the number 1 pick in the draft, that's not going to cut it. He needs to be a lot more productive. Biggest production was from Chris Carson, 20, and Mark Andrews, 23. Love Mark Andrews. Big time tight end for the Ravens. They're a heavy run team. He's going to get a lot of looks. Really excited about what the Ravens are doing. They got a lot of young kids, and Chris Carson with 20 points, he's going to get a lot of usage in Seattle. So shaking off that juju. Going in strong in Week 2. Show Me Your TDs. Got to turn around real quick. Short week. Got to get back on that horse. Now we get to... I'm sorry. I fell asleep. Oh, that's right. We came to the snooze fest. Shermanators versus Chrome to Your Dome. Shermanators, I get it. You moved out to Italy. You've been in Italy for, God knows, 4 or 5 weeks. I don't know if you forgot the language, if you forgot how it works out here. But you won. You scored 101 points. I don't know. The other guy, we're actually taking a look into it now that we have the PEL Sportsbook. We've actually sent some feelers out. I have an investigation going on if he was shaving points if somebody got to him. He tanked that game. I don't know what else to tell you. They scored 76 points. I have it right here on my notes. Capital letters, snooze fest, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. That's not what draws in the ad revenue. That's not what draws in the YouTubes, the Hulus, the Apple TV. 76 points, 176 total. We need more. You guys had 10 players score single digits, 5 for each team. That's not possible. That's I don't even know how to explain that. Shermanators, Baker Mayfield, 9 points. Awesome. Was he wearing a $300,000 watch too? Because he didn't know what time it was. D-Hop, big time, 30 points. TB12 on the bench, 28 points. The old vet took the young whippersnapper. He didn't perform for you. Here's a cool stat. Your wide receivers had 6 total points. 2 guys, 3 points and 3 points. 6 total. Mike Evans, Brandon Cooks. When you had Tyrell Williams on the bench with 22 for Oakland and Crowder on the bench with 16, that your bench wide receivers put up 38 points. You may want to look. That's little coaching hot seats here. These two teams, you might want to get your coordinators in play, kind of lean on each other. You need to get a little assistance on how you're going to structure this lineup. Now to the 76 half of that matchup. Jameis Winston, I talked about this in the initial power rankings. Bro, you need to get a new quarterback. That guy stinks. He threw 2 pick sixes. He threw 3 interceptions. He'd be lucky to make it past 3 weeks. You need to find another quarterback. Johnny Rickards, not the biggest sports guy. That guy went out before week 1. He made a big time trade. They produced for him. You need to call some people, get on the phone, get on your spin dial, go out, put some smoke up, put the bat signal up there. You need to get somebody who has another quarterback. You need to go get him. Jameis had 6. Shermanator's wide receivers had 6 total points. Your running backs had 5.5. 2 of them. Joe Mixon had 2. The other guy had 3.5. Now David Johnson, the bright spot, your flex, he had 22. Larry Fitz on the bench with 24. Lamar Jackson on the bench with 35. That's just simply coaching. You have all of your points on the bench. You can't win games like that. I'm at a loss for words. Like 10 single-digit performances. That is god-awful. Enough with that game. I spent way too long on that game. Hello, ladies. It's about damn time. It was a pick-em. That was a big-time matchup. That was where the PEL Live game day was. It was at 2408 Boston. The brother matchup, Junior versus Menor. Menor coming in as the #1 ranked team pre-season. Put up 94.5 points. Junior, hello ladies. Strong 120. Came out with Deshaun with 30. Eckler. Big. We just left the snooze fest where guys had people on the bench with 35 points. Wily veteran coach, has won championships before, goes with Eckler in the starting running back position, 35 points. Tough Devontae Freeman day, he had 2.5. Wide receivers, 22 total. And the elephant in the room, AB is on the team. Like I said, we still got to wait and see how the investigation turns out. If we do allow him to play, that will be a big get for you. It's about damn time. Matt Ryan, 21 points, strong. Wide receivers, 23.5 total. The boneheaded coaching decision of the season so far. He started a kicker that was hurt. 0 points. The kicker was hurt. He couldn't kick the ball. 0 points. Josh Jacobs, strong first performance, 22.5 points. He has a big upside. And as bad as you were with the kicker, strong choice to start Josh Gordon. You didn't start Josh Gordon. He was on the bench, but he gave you 14.5 points. He may be we laughed at you a little bit with that pick. We took him a little early, but that may work out. Gurley, questionable. They didn't give him a lot of carries. They didn't have a terrible game. But it looks like they're going to be splitting that up. So that looks like he may have to be a trade asset here in the future. But that was a heavyweight matchup. Can't fault either one of them. 120 to 94.5. Hello, ladies, was the one PEL Sportsbook victory of the week. He collected his money. On to the 5th matchup. Team P versus King of the North. Closest game of the week. Spread was Team P -6. King of the North covered. Lost by 2, 100 to 98. Team P, Big Ben. I don't know if anybody noticed. Big Ben looked fat as shit. I don't know if he went out with owner of Team P and they went to the sushi restaurant for 8 hours, or if they went to Franco's and bought out the restaurant, but he looked disgusting. He looked terrible. The whole team looked terrible. He had 9 points. Le'Veon, strong performance. He had 20. Your wide receivers put up 23. Your Kittle, Ertz, experiment 16.5 total points. That's not worth it going starting 2 tight ends against 16.5. When you had the rookie Hoxham from Detroit on the bench, he had 25. He might have to sneak his way in there. Anybody needs tight ends, Team P, your phone might be ringing. And Phil Rivers on the bench for 26. Lewis Riddick was in my DMs like, bro, like, what is Team P doing? Like, Rivers needs to be starting over Big Ben. That's up to you. I can only tell you and relay to you what my high-profile friends tell me. I can't walk you to the water, can't make you drink it. I can only give you some advice. King of the North, who big-time trade got Breeze and Mac from Hello Ladies. They came out and balled for him week 1. 23 points from Breeze, and then Marlon Mack, 28. Big-time trade, big-time assets for you. Sony Michel killed you. He had 1 point. Again, you had 5 people with single digits. Your wide receivers had 7 total points. I don't understand. That's not going to win you anything. Your kicker had 17. Delaney Walker and Emmanuel Sanders both had 17 points on your bench. A lot of points left out on the benches this week, guys. It's not going to help when you got 30 to 40 points on your bench and you end up losing by single digits. But a lot of kudos to King of the North. Got a kick in the dick with Luck retiring. Went out, made a bold move. Good trade for both teams. And it paid off dividends. He almost got a victory as a big underdog in that game.
Certain things being misconstrued about this case, your background, anything like this, that stuff's going to come out. Now you've got the other side saying, you know what, provide everything.
And last,
I want to see your phone. I want to see
but not least,
I want to see this. I want to see that. So it's a bit of a catch-22.
We come to the big dog, the commissioner, the creator of the Fantasy Elite League. I speak to you here in person. High score of the week, 172.5. Dog smacked all day. You know you liking it. Yeah, all day. I'm liking it. Smashed your squad. Took your $55. You bet on yourself. You licked my dick. You got what's coming to you. Mouthing off all preseason. You got the fine. You're mouthing off blah blah. PEL this, PEL that. Commish, I don't fuck with you. I don't do this. You came up into the big leagues, and I fucking, you can't see me, 5-knuckle shuffle, elbow dropped you all day. You put up 132. You lost by 44. That's tough. Let's go through this real quick. The Kid Louie, Patty Mahomes, 30 points. Alvin Kamara, 19.5. Amari Cooper, 22. And who's that? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Sammy fucking Watkins! 44.5 points. Flexing on that ass! My D had 15. My kicker had 16. Had on the bench Kyler Murray with 24. Michael Gallup with 21.5. I woke up and shit out 10 points. It was incredible. I mean, I came home shit-faced after the Birds game, looked at the score, and I was like, oh, didn't even have to watch. Let's go on to the playoffs and let's collect the money. As you notice, still smoking the Juul, even though the president banned it. We make our own rules here. For all day, you know you're liking it. Great performance, all in all. In all seriousness, you want to beat every other team in the league. You scored 132 points. You just ran into the big dog. There's nothing else that can be said. Wentz had 27. McCaffrey had 40. Wasn't the highest score in the matchup. Alshon, 18.5. Kicker, 14. Deshaun, 34 on the bench. Tough non-start. Melvin Gordon, that would be a huge plus if he comes back this year for you. That wraps up the week 1 recap. Just a great week. Hella fun. Real quick, the power rankings. Updated power rankings. Coming in at number 1, the Elite. The Elite. The Elite. The Elite. The Elite. Number 2, all day you know you're liking it. Strong performance. Stayed in the number 2 slot. Number 3, jumping 5 spots from number 8, Tyreek's Tights. Biggest jump in the power rankings, he's up to number 3. Number 4, Hello Ladies. They dropped 1 spot, they started at 3. Number 5, second biggest jump, Shaking Off That Juju, went from 9 spot to the 5th spot. Strong performance. Number 6, Show Me Your TDs, dropped from the 4th spot to 6. Kensington's Finest comes in at number 7. They dropped 1 spot from 6. The Shermanators, although involved in that snooze fest, actually should have automatically put you at the bottom. You stayed at 8, you got down 3 levels, you were at 5. Team P went from 7th ranked to 9th. It's about damn time, the farthest fall, from number 1 rank to number 10. King of the North comes in at 11, dropped 1 spot, and also dropping 1 spot, dead last, lowest point total of the week, Saldo, chrome to your dome, couldn't pick you out from the lineup, you could have walked in here right now, no clue who you are, but you would have a sign on your chest that says, you're in last place, lowest points scored. That wraps us up for our week 1. Ladies, gentlemen, others, weirdos, don't know what you are. Any questions, concerns leading to week 2? Please share. I'll assess them in the videos. To wrap up, AB, stay alert. We're going to be doing the investigation. We'll let you know if he's eligible. Other than that, get your lineup set. Game is tomorrow night. I think it's Panthers Bucks. That's going to be a shitty game. My suggestion, Jameis Winston, do not start him. He's not going to put up any points. But that's it. We'll see you next week. Go Birds. Have a great week.